we didn't we didn't do a lot of sign language, but we did. I mean, we did use it for well, probably when he was. I'm trying to think how old he was. Well, I guess we did for a couple of years before he really started talking. We did, and I still find myself using it now. A few things, like listen, when he's far away, there's still, little ones that I'll use that he knows that he doesn't know a lot of sign language anymore, but there's different ones when he's out of earshot, that I'll do a few sign language things that so he knows. But when he was little, when he was like 2 months old, we started with therapy. Like they started coming to our house. We had first OT, and then speech started. But so then we they taught him sign language, like when he was hungry, when he was tired, when he if he wanted like his friends, he knew all those. If he wanted more, if he wanted if he didn't feel good, he could tell you, just anything to communicate because he couldn't form the words.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was delayed, but it was huge to be able to at least, before he could form the words, to be able to use the sign language, to tell you, especially when he was hungry, if he wanted more, if he wanted a drink. Those were the biggies. If they're crying and they can't tell you what's wrong. And we probably used sign language for several years, just the, basic ones. I mean, I know some kids who are much less verbal. I see it, I mean, it's pretty prevalent in the Down syndrome community. A lot of kids are, not verbal till later mm-hmm. and use it for a lot longer. Speech was very slow. I mean, as he started talking, it different words, took a lot long. I mean, he added words slowly, mm-hmm. so people really have a full vocabulary. It took a long time. I mean, he still struggles with some words. You heard him talk, he still struggles with some letters and sounds. He started going to this special school. It was called the Infant Development Center, and he had all his therapies there, and they had a speech therapist there, and occupational therapist, and physical therapy. It was a wonderful place. And we did that for a year until he started preschool.